Ahoy there and welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to be reacting to the brand new Poppy song Flux. For anybody who has watched any of my previous videos, you know I'm a big Poppy fan, love all of her stuff. So quite surprised, once again she has released yet another new song. The last time she released a song I was just kind of like, you know, it could just be a one-off. I don't think she's going to release anything for a while because she was just off the back of an EP. She also just did a cover song as well, so I wasn't expecting her to release anything new. All of a sudden, here's a brand new song, and announced alongside it is a brand new album coming out in September. Like 2 or 3 months away. Insane. Like, I wasn't expecting anything big from Poppy in terms of a release until maybe next year, if we were lucky. But to get one this year is absolutely fantastic. So it just shows how much work she's been putting in over the past year or so. So yeah, this is going to be my first reaction to the brand new song Flux, and also the album is going to be called Flux as well. So if you haven't heard this song, I am going to be like chopping and changing it quite a lot because of YouTube and the monetization. So if you haven't heard it, give it just a listen, give it a like, and come back and watch the video. So let's get into it. Okay. So, kind of almost similar to the last song she released, Her, but quite a lot more upbeat than Her. Because I thought Her was kind of like very grungy, like just kind of like very steady paced. That was a lot more upbeat, kind of dancey at times. Yeah, quite different for her once again. Like she's constantly just changing it up a little bit at a time. It seems that this next album that she's going to be releasing might be a bit more rock orientated rather than like full on metal, as with I Disagree. So once again, her changing her sound, not sticking to the one thing. Great to see. That song right off the bat, it's going to be stuck in my head for quite a while. Very catchy chorus. Then even as the song went on, you know, there was like the breakdown section where it kind of got a bit heavier. You could the instrumentation started to ramp up. She started screaming a bit more. Then it was kind of like that bit of a breakdown before the chorus, and then it comes back into the chorus. And they did something production-wise quite similar with Her, because in the last chorus of Her, you can hear Poppy screaming in the background. Basically what she's singing in the chorus regularly, and they kind of did that again, which is quite a nice touch. I always kind of like that. So very, very good. I'll be very, very interested to see what the album's going to be like, because obviously if she's going for a more rock feel, what kind of influences she's going to pull from. There was maybe a bit of a Queens of the Stone Age kind of vibe with that one, maybe a little bit more so musically than vocally. So it's kind of giving me like an early 2000s rock vibe. But otherwise than that, it's very, as I said, very dancey, very upbeat, which I have absolutely no problems with, because as much as I love I Disagree and stuff, I'm very welcome to changes in Poppy or just any artist in general. So we'll be very, very excited to hear what the album's like. Once again, still surprised there's going to be an album. Still surprised about this song because she has released so much in the past 3 months. I had a quick look at the track list. She put it up on like Instagram or Twitter, and her is actually going to be on it. So I didn't know if her was going to be like a separate song, just kind of like its own separate entity, and then there was going to be Flux and then the rest of the album. So no, she's putting out so much music and all of it's very, very good, and it's very different. So that there's no real songs sounding the same. It's not as if she was like, right, people loved I Disagree, they love the kind of heavier vibe. So thankfully there's not going to be that much of a wait when it comes to this album. Very, very surprised it's been released in September. Obviously it must all be done, and it's more so just a case of getting some promotion behind it, getting some hype behind it before they release it, rather than releasing it too soon and they kind of falling off. So very, very happy. So it's going to be interesting to see what it's like. And she said she has an announcement on Monday, I think. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be a tour. But otherwise than that, I'm not sure what it could be. But overall, really enjoyed the song. It's going to be another one that obviously, once again, I always say, first listen's great, but you do miss a lot on a first listen. So I will go back over the track, but I can definitely tell it's going to be one that I'm going to be listening to quite a bit. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I have more like it on my channel. As I said, I review a lot of Poppy stuff, so I did a reaction to her there not that long ago. So if you want to listen to that, I'll leave it in the description below. But otherwise than that, what are you thinking of this like new direction kind of Poppy's going in? More of a kind of a rock direction, more so than the metal direction that she did with I Disagree. Personally, I'm quite liking it at the minute, and I'm very interested in seeing where she's going to bring this. So yeah, if you could do the whole typical YouTube thing, like and subscribe, I'd really, really appreciate it. Recently you just hit 200 followers, so that's pretty cool. So next target is 300. So yeah, brilliant. Thanks very much for watching.